All right. This should be a very quick and straightforward update. SPY was down 0.29% today. We did hold above 530, and if we do break down below the 5 EMA on the daily chart, we will be looking for a gap fill just above 523. And as long as this market is above 523, it is still bullish, meaning even if we get a pullback to that zone, it is a buy the dip opportunity. And then if we break down below 523, just get risk off because we could be going all the way down towards 512 to 513. So 523 is your line in the sand, in my opinion. Stay bull above it, and above it we could push all the way to 534 and then into the 540. On the Nasdaq 100 triple Qs, we were down 0.02% today, and we did get a third day in a row closing above 453, and above 453 I do believe we're going higher towards 461. But if we do break down below 453, just get a little more cautious because we're likely coming down towards 446. Just like SPY, even if we get that pullback, that is a buying opportunity, and then if we break down below 446, get risk off because we're likely going to 436. So stay bull above 446 and then get risk off below it. And that means this is still a very powerful bull trend, as you can tell with the price action above all the moving averages within the bull trend. On the Dow Jones, we were down 0.53% today, and we did get the pullback in the Dow, and we did close the gap at 396. And from here, there is a very good chance we're going to push higher for another new all-time high right around 402. And then if we break 402, we'll be looking for 407. But I do want you to get risk off if we cannot hold above 395 to 396, because it means we're likely going to 391. On the Russell 2000 IWM ETF, we were down 0.84% today, and we did break down below 207. So we are getting a little more risk off now because we're coming into this support zone, which is going to be right around the support trend line between 203 and 205. And if we cannot hold this support, we will come down here and fill this gap at 200. So this is looking more and more risk off while we're below 207. If we can bounce off of support and break back over 207, then we'll be looking for the upside targets at 210 and 214. On the ARKK ETF, we were down 0.46% today, and I do think ARKK is as simple as staying bull while it's above 45 and then risk off below 45, and that number is going to be closer to 44.7. So if we break below 44.7, it's risk off. It's still a bear trend, and we're likely going down towards 42. But if we can hold above 45 and break resistance at 46 and then 47, I do think we'll be well on our way into the 50s. On the VIX, we were up 3.8% today. And as I've said many times, this is a very low VIX. So even if it bounces and ping pongs around within this range, this is still a very low fear bull market. And while we have low VIX, it is likely going to be a very strong bull trend and not necessarily the best volatility for you day traders. So just keep that in mind. While the VIX is below 13, that is very low volatility and very low fear, which is more indicative of a strong bull trend. On Bitcoin, we are currently trading just above 69,000. We're still above all the moving averages. We have the bull trend as of today, so I do think we're well on our way towards 75,000 as these Bollinger Bands continue to expand. So stay bull in Bitcoin above 68,000 and above 65,000. On Nvidia stock, we were down 0.46% today, and we did get earnings after the bell. And as of the time I'm recording this, Nvidia is currently trading above $1,000. So we are in the price target range that I gave you between $994 and $1032. And while I did say I thought we would get there before earnings, we did have to wait just a little bit longer after earnings to get the actual price target. So tomorrow, do expect a very large gap up, and there's really nothing left to do in Nvidia stock except starting to lock profits. There's really no new trades we are going to have after earnings in a large gap up. So really all you need to do is watch that support zone right around 994 to 971. And if we can't hold that support because there's way too much profit taking, we'll likely come back down towards the 950s. And I do think this will be a significant target in Nvidia, which means we will need to spend some time consolidating the gains, which means we may just go within a range for a month or two from here. On Tesla stock, we were down 3.48% today, so we did get an inside day, which is no surprise after yesterday's very monster move of over 6% higher, and we are still above the support between 173 and 178. And as you know, I do believe over 178, this is definitely going to be a situation where you want to stay long towards 207. So while we are above 178, stay bullish, and then the next bull breakout will be above 185 and then 197. If we cannot hold above 173 and 167, then we're getting risk off and we're looking for lower targets. On Apple stock, we were down 0.75% today, and we did close above all the moving averages, so we still have the very powerful bull trend. So we really just had a day of consolidation and cooling down, and I still think we're well on our way towards the upper price targets at 195 and 198 as long as we're above 190. And if we break below 190, look for the target at 186. So jumping back over to the S&P 500, this is still a very powerful bull trend, and there's no reason to believe that it's ending. We still have lots of earnings to get through, and Nvidia just crushed earnings and knocked them out of the park. And that is our market moving name, so that is going to do a lot of things for the bulls tomorrow. But just keep in mind, this is the time you should be locking lots of profits. As we start to hit price targets, you want to lock those profits. But do keep in mind it's still a bull trend, so there's no reason to go all to cash. You can still hold those long swing trades open while we continue to climb higher. We are absolutely destroying this market in the Stocks Channel Discord server. So if you want to come be a part of the team that is winning and a team that is absolutely crushing this market, you can join the Stocks Channel Discord server where you'll get access to all of my intraday updates, technical analysis, as well as my trade ideas. And you can find out how to join my Discord server by clicking on the link in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.